right. Oh, lights. Lights. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. That would help. All right. All right, guys. Hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back. Yeah, I was playing Cycle yesterday, a little bit off stream. It was fun. I was having a good time. Let me check up on this real quick. I was selling a bunch of stuff in Cycle, so I just want to check, and then we'll bring it back over to Torani's. But I'm getting ready to get back into Cycle. I'll play some more Merchant's Guild. I don't think I'll switch. What 2 items did I sell? Cool. We got money.
Hello.
So, redeem. There we go. Okay, let's jump out of this. But, yeah. I want to get some more Merchant's Guild experience. I want to work on a loot filter for Merchant's Guild. I just got to try and figure out what's popular and sell that stuff. This guy's way faster. Hey, what up, Niche? I think this is what we settled on. Right. It's starting to come back to me. I guess there's nothing wrong with me using this Quicksilver ring, though. Hey, what have you been up to today, Niche? Right, this will give me a chance to... Yeah. So 2 and 2. Just leveling your Cold Mana Strike Spellblade. Okay. Okay. Let's visit the observatory, but I should also just go farm some... What is going on with the... Let's turn this down one. Does that work? Looking good today, Mr. Bike. Hey, how's it going, Jolteon? Welcome back. What are you guys up to today? Dude, they keep wanting to take me into the Lightless Arbor. Played a bit of everything today. Played Diablo, some Fortnite, some Smite. I'm now chilling on some PoE. That sounds like a good time. Okay, let's just go. Let's go farm. Yeah, I was pretty busy today. Let me turn this up just one more. How about that? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I was kind of busy today. My wife and I went to several different stores, like grocery shopping, and then we came back and then we watched a movie. Man, dude, that movie was... Oh, it was interesting, to say the least. Might have to hop on LE after watching me. Honestly, I don't know if this is going to be enough leech.
Stand down or die.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough leech. So let's see. Can my other skill support not having two? Huh. What's wrong with my endurance? Oh, I never took it off of frailty. That's why. Okay. Hold up. This might explain it.
Hello, traveler. Do not dwell on regrets.
Oh, Sardine with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in, everybody. Give you a shout out there. Thank you so much. Let me drop you a follow. Ashen, thank you for the follow. Sardine, thank you so much for the raid. Were you streaming last Epoch? Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. I appreciate it. PoE 2. Oh, okay. What were you playing on PoE 2? Alright. Oh, I got it. I got it. Hey guys, I'm going to be playing this game in April called Last Epoch. Let's check it out. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. Oh, you're playing a minion build. Okay, okay. I'm not playing a minion build. I'm playing a Paladin, and we're doing a Javelin build. We currently have it spec'd for Electrify stacks. So I'm mostly just tagging these guys. They all get all this electricity on them, and then they die to dots. And then I move on with my life. I don't play a lot of Path of Exile. From what I did play, though, it seemed pretty cool. I just wanted to give them some more time to cook. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it, Sardine. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, I don't think we have enough leech here. Yeah, it's just not enough leech. Like it is once we get a bunch of stacks going. But it's just not enough leech to sustain for this level of corruption. Okay, chance of plug for LT. Okay. Do we really need that? Yeah, we kind of do. Well, actually, not really. We might be able to figure it out. Oh, hold up. Yeah, we could take this off. Do we have a cold resistance? Perfect. That's good. All right, let's try and get a chance. What corruption? This is 500. This is 500 corruption. Okay, so chance to shock. Let's see if we can't fit a nice... Yeah, we were getting some health off of that too, but let's see if we can't fit a nice chance to shock. Yeah, we do have a chance to shock there. Unfortunately, I do need the throwing damage. If I can get that onto an Asarion, I don't know. That might be a little too out there for me. Wait, what's the highest a chance to shock can go? So if you guys don't know what's going on right now and you're wondering what I'm doing, there's in Last Epoch, there's a mechanic. Have you ever played Diablo 2? There's this thing called charms that would take up your inventory here. Well, in Last Epoch, they kind of have the same system, except they call them idols. You have your own little idol tab. And for everybody, the idle tab is still the same size, and you have these grids in there. And whatever you can cram into this is what you can use, and you will get these passive buffs that idols bring. Just a base explanation of what I'm doing right here. So we're gonna get rid of Tome of Elements. I was hoping I wanted to use Tome of Elements for Leech, as well as chance to shock, and unfortunately I don't think it's enough leech. The 2% is not enough. So I was using Nihilus. I was afraid of that. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Nihilus was actually making up for a lot. Well, I'm gonna need a way to... Okay, you know what? Quick and dirty. Quick and dirty, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this for right now. I don't think that's going to be very great long term though. Let's use that. We'll get some health out of it. Okay. Let's use this setup for right now, but I do want to go back to Eternal Gauntlets soon. And we probably don't need 3. We could probably figure out something else. Alright, let's Hey, what up, Brizzo37? I'm Nick Ool. And you dropped me a follow. That's funny.
Stand down.
Yeah, if you can get a second to just sit there and hose down an enemy, this build can do a lot of damage. We're kind of lacking on the ward. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? Welcome back, man. Oh, that's nice. So wait, so I could take that off and I could put that on. Hold up, can we take that off? Right, so can we take another chance to shock? Something with a high chance to shock. Okay, so this is health, chance to shock, chance to shock. Okay, cool. So let's look up Javelin. I remember here we go, yeah. Other than the... No, that's not it. There's one I crafted. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to be losing... So we got health, chance to apply frailty, Javelin, Sigils of Hope. I think this will help with the damage. Unfortunately, we're just not getting a lot of damage from that. So, I would rather not stick with Burning Avarice. Let's go ahead and take off this Nihilus. I'm gonna miss it, but, so... Let's go with Bleeding Heart. So we got another chance to apply frailty. That's fine. Health. I do have a 3 LP. So I could use that to craft something. Elemental damage and health. That's okay. I have another 3 LP. %. It's a T6 health. That's T7 health. So yeah, our health is going to go down, unfortunately. Okay, so what do we need? Okay, we need physical and... No, what's our... Okay, 3,800. Not too bad. Poison resistance, I do need that. Necrotic, I do need that. So if I use that ring, I can take off this cold, take off that. That's a necrotic. Let's see, can we find a physical resistance? Okay, I have that. Oh, hey, what up, Chris, over on YouTube? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the likes over there, guys. You guys probably saw, but over on YouTube, our fresh build guide just went live this morning. It was the Void Knight Smite self-cast. It held up pretty well. It did pretty well for the recordings. Okay, let's go over here to... Are these all I have? I'm not giving up more health. And I'm not giving up a chance to shock. Man, that is so... You know, I'm just going to live without. I'm going to go without. Oh, you know what? I might have one in my 1.1. Let's check there. Yeah, so thank you for everybody who turned out and showed that video some love. kind of idols are these? Small Eteran idols. Physical resistance update. I have to look for those now. Alright, let's see what this is. This is not too bad. It could be something someday. So how are you guys doing today? For those of you in the United States of America, happy President's Day. Okay. It'll do something. What a bike. Excited for season 2 in April. Yeah, I am too. Welcome on by, Colton. What do we got here? So that gives me one more. I want to take it out of there, and the idea is to put 2 points into Forceful Hurl. Yeah, I think I like that. There's diminishing returns there. Yeah, going down here in points kind of sucked. Wait, what about my endurance? Ah, okay. I didn't consider this one either. Okay, just points. What's your favorite build for chunky crits? I want to see big numbers. Like how big? How big? For chunky crits? Here. So thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. For chunky crits, the chunkiest of crits. That's gotta be I mean, Blackblade Rive can do some really nice chunky crits. That's a good one, but I'm gonna say one of the Master Yi builds. Here, no, let's show this Forge Guard version. Get shareable link. Here, you want some chunky crits? There you go. Feel free to check it out. I think on the training dummy, I was hitting upwards of 10 million. Now that's not just constant like 10 million, 10 million, 10 million. It was like, do this, do that, balance this buff, get that buff. One hit, 10 million. Start all over again. You have to layer those multipliers. That'll do.
Electrify.
So a nice little 20% damage bump there. Let's get one more. Strategic Patience. Javelin deals more damage but has less attack speed. That's a tough choice. That is a tough one. Because I got 88, so I can have at any point generally. What about this? Oh, I'm gonna be losing this too. Oh man, we had so much. Oh, dude, that Nihilist was so good. I wish we just had a more sustainable form of leech. All right. Sure, we could try it. We could see how well it goes. No, and for everybody who like so shorts on YouTube, I don't have it go out to you guys. I don't publish it to your guys' feed, but they might still, you guys might still come across it. Thank you for the guys who watch it and leave it a like. I just don't want to spam your guys' feed with, you know, like, because I've been putting out a short per day, so I didn't want to be all like over on YouTube, shorts. Guess what? I'm live, you know, every day. It's just a lot of notifications. So for those who do, thank you so much. Air Dragon with the lurk. Appreciate the lurk, man. You take care overall on Twitch. think I might need a nice chunky boss to fight. Because, I mean, against these guys, it seems to be doing okay. Yeah. Like, there's more hit damage, don't get me wrong. We also have a chance to dodge. We should hold off. We should reserve judgment. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. That 20%, that minus 20% attack speed, and I believe it's a multiplicative. I believe it's a multiplicative minus 20%, so... Okay, now let's... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let final change. Final change. Okay. We could probably take this off. Take that off. Where'd Nihilus go? Oh, right, I already equipped it. Okay, well, it's way more than it's way more throw and attack speed than I need. Okay, so I think we take that. Wait, I'm gonna have one more point. I would rather put it into there. Yeah, I think we can make up for... Yeah, I think we can make up for the lack of +4 with everything else, so... Okay, so with this setup, I mean, yeah, we're going to be way overcapped on endurance. That's okay. We're not going to have a way to apply frailty, so we're going to have to take frailty in the skill tree, so there goes armor. But we can use this to give me 30% armor and 25% armor mitigation to make up for not having a slingers. And then we just got to figure out, we're going to have to figure out leech. I mean, I guess throw an attack leech. Hey, what up, Afia? Let's use this for now, but we could try using the throwing attack leech. No, we're not going to use that. Let's use Burning Avarice for now. There should be enough. There should be enough smite. Yeah, I know I'm switching stuff around, chat. Thank you for being patient. Hey, what are you up to today, Afia? Hey, if you guys don't know who Afia is, if you're over here on Twitch, this guy streams a ton of Last Epoch. I'm going to give him a shout out right now. I was chilling out in his stream yesterday. This guy knows his stuff. Plus, I mean, he likes to come chill out over here as well. So if he's not over there, he might be streaming himself. If he's not over at my stream, he might just be streaming himself. Go pick his brain, especially if you like Rogue. I've been seeing him play a lot of Rogues and Spellblades recently. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So do I just absolutely lose my ability to shock? Okay, we might have to go back to this. This might be my only chance to shock on hit. Yeah. I mean, what other ways are there to, like... I could give up Lightning Shred. This is the idea, though. I wanted Shock and Lightning Shred. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's see if this is enough. I think this is the best setup. I think this is the best setup. Let's go ahead. Let's go run some stuff. Oh, we're still messing with Nisha Spellblade, figuring out if there's a better way to level it in the case you get unlucky with the required uniques. That's true. That's true. Okay, so obviously having like any pluses to Javelin on a code of the erase would be nice. But I think Code of the Erase is best. We got to figure out a way to leech. I mean, I guess I could always just take the throwing leech, but I would be giving up I'd be giving up the ignite chance, which we're converting for Electrify.
Stand down.
Of course, on this run, I get the Enigma early. I got you. Is the Enigma required for it to make it feel good? For the Spellblade build. Oh. Oh, excuse me, guys. I realize what's wrong. I was doing some recording yesterday, and I like to turn up the volume for that. Sound effects volume, let's turn that down there. Kind of boost spark charge damage, AoE, also application. I think that's acceptable. Dragoraths as well because of the lightning blast procs. It makes the build feel a lot better.
Stand down or die.
You can slap once and a pack dies. Okay. But would you say that they are mandatory for leveling for that build? You leveled it at 2 empowers without it. Okay, but that's fair. You can level it without those uniques. Once you get 2 empowers, I guess could you do 100 corruption without the uniques?
Stand down or die.
I think it's fair to say, though, that by the time you get to empowers, though, you should have at least one, if not both, of the uniques without, like, even without LP or, you know, slams. I think it's fair to say, though. You know, it's not like you're saying, yeah, by the time you get to empowers, you should have double Red Rain and Ravenous Void. That's what I wanted. Chance to ignite. What do you mean the tab is full? It's not full. Okay. Is this set up? Oh, class requirement acolyte? No, turn that off. That's what's going on. I was like, there has to be a reason why. Okay, so code of an erased. So let's try our luck. Okay. Try our luck with this one for right now. The stats on it are kind of garbo. Let's use that one. What are you slamming today? Hey, what up, Dave? I haven't slammed anything yet. We're just leveling some Code of the Erased items, which, you know, you got to go out there and use it. If I do slam some stuff, it'd probably be some Tyrannies. So, I mean, this is working out. I think I would prefer an Exalted chance to ignite, and then, like, some sort of lightning chance, so... Chance to apply frailty. Here we go. Okay, so let's put lightning. Yeah, I'm gonna say lightning damage. Then let's do the YOLO. Critical strike chance. Don't need that. Let's see if we can... Let's try the seal. Then if that doesn't work, we'll do the chaos. It did work. So then we're going to want chance to bleed. Alright, let's... Oh, wow, that's unlucky. Okay. So this is pretty good, though. So we could go slam this. Yeah, I was hoping to make a copy of it, but I wanted everything to be tier 5. So let's go over here to spear. Okay, and then we got another... What is this? This is also tier 6. Oh, and it's also got lightning damage. Okay, cool. Looking for both suffixes. I'm looking for lightning and ignite. Honestly, the only thing I don't need is the critical strike chance. Both suffixes. Yeah, that would honestly probably be the best if I wanted to follow the build guide. But I also wouldn't mind having just straight up lightning damage, because the thing is, the bleed, the more I'm using it. So for Javelin, it's converting the bleed in the ignite, so that's nice. But for Smite only converts ignite. It doesn't convert bleed. So anything that's being applied by Smite, it's coming out as they're just applying bleed stacks, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more damage, right? But I think we might be better off with just percent lightning damage. Yeah, let's I'm not fighting the Harbinger because I have prophecies. The double lightning damage, like, we're applying more Electrify stacks. Huh. I could give it a shot. The double lightning damage was nice because that would also affect the damage of, like, we could try it out. It's just the damage over time is only really affecting, you know, the damage over time. Whereas having like some percent lightning damage, I think would be nice for affecting Javelin itself. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna have to look through all these. Hey, what's good, Dawn Tracker? What's up? Because Enigma is 46 in a way. I also got curious about fitting Elemental Nova into it. Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh. What is 21% of armor mitigation converts to damage, I mean? Depends. Do you want dots? I want dots. Just leveling your blender rogue. That sounds great, Don. How is your chicken? What does 21% of armor? Oh, so this right here, armor mitigation also applies to dots. So normally your armor doesn't apply to damage over time at all. And this is a defensive layer, right? So armor is only, so right here, the 60%, I reduced physical damage by 60%. And then against non-physical damage, I reduced that damage by 42%. Against damage over time, I reduce it by 0 unless I have something like this on my gear. So in this case, I reduce damage over time by 23%.
Stand down.
Shit. Yeah, we don't really have a way to apply frailty or shock right now, so thank you. So would flat be better? I mean, ideally, I mean, okay, so full on. Here, let me get through this and then we can discuss. Short answer, no. Okay. So here's why I want percent lightning damage, David. So percent increased damage over time is only going to affect dots, right? It's only going to affect the bleed, the ignite, the electrify, the whatever. I want percent lightning damage to also affect the damage of Javelin itself. And then you're asking, would it be better to have more bleed and ignite? That is a personal preference. Do you want to apply more actual stacks of Electrify, or do you want those stacks to actually do some damage in and of themselves? Me personally, I want T6 or T7 ignite and T5 lightning damage. Personally. What's that? It'll eventually just come down to personal preference. And we might also have different, like, outlooks on what flat means. When you're saying flat, I'm thinking like actual flat damage, not percent damage, but flat damage. So like, here, let me show you. See where it says melee void? Okay. I wasn't sure if that's what you meant. So, so going back to this, you were asking, what do I think is better? Since Smite can't convert the bleed chance, I would rather have increased lightning damage and chance to ignite. Flat, I don't think would help. So we're talking about the Tyrannies from earlier. Right, we were talking about this one. With the melee lightning damage, because Javelin will convert half of it to 50%. So we would get 50 flat. So that's going to increase the damage of Javelin itself. Is this probably the best Paladin's build out? No, the best Paladin build, I would argue, is Bleed Hammers. The Machine Gun Smite, I thought was pretty good. It was very expensive, but Bleed Hammers is also pretty reliable. This is kind of finicky. Like, in terms of applying dot damage, I feel like Bleed Hammers is better just because of the way Hammer spins around you. It can just be applying stuff for free, whereas like you have to literally stand there and hose people down with the Javelin. Now in Season 2, will this be the better dot build or the better build? I don't know. Maybe. I know they got a lot of different stuff coming. So let's go ahead and try out. We're trying out the flat. This is more damage. The nice thing about Bleed Hammers, though, is you can use a shield and still be applying like a lot. So both items I feel like are pretty good against, you know, at least the mobs. Now against like bigger targets, like I would have to fight a boss again just to see how well it works. Are you serious? Isn't this like, oh my gosh. Okay, give me something beyond potion health converted to ward. So this doesn't stack shock for more damage. You can certainly use an Osirion. The stack would help. Shock Osirion would help. The thing is, I value these affixes, throwing damage and throwing attack speed, as well as I need the physical and poison resistance. So yeah, I'm valuing the throwing attack speed and throwing damage affixes. The thing is, I would want both of them. And I've never had a 2LP Osirion. If you can get yourself a 2LP Osirion, David, and you don't need the suffixes, and you can get throwing attack speed and throwing damage, you know, either one you want. It could be the T6, T7 throwing damage, or the T6, T7 throwing attack speed. If you can get both of those onto an Osirion, I think you're going to have yourself like a really nice ring. Yeah. You only got one LP. Yeah, same here. I only have one LPs as well, unfortunately. Okay. $74. So, hopefully I get something good on this soon, because I can't keep pushing. I'm stalling out here at 500 corruption because I need my actual defensive layers. I need chance to apply frailty. What are my top 5 builds? Just like for last Epoch in general? And what is the criteria? Is it just Babbling Bike, top 5 builds? You think this is in your top 5? You have to get the gear first? Okay. Okay, so top 5 builds, Babbling Bike. Is it just fun, damage, clear speed, appeal? Is there any criteria like that, or is it just pure opinion? Babbling Bike's top 5 builds. That's it. I'm guessing it's your opinion. To you, your top 5 opinion. So, for me, I would probably choose fun over effectiveness. So, top 5 builds. There's a lot. There is a lot. So Dive Bomb, Falconer, Storm, Totem, Shaman. Well, the first one, my favorite build of all time. I was thinking Void Cleaver Racing Strike. But honestly, I think Blackblade Rive might be giving it a run for its money. But I'm going to go with Void Cleaver Racing Strike. Void Cleaver Racing Strike. Smite Hammers pre-idle nerf. That was a really fun build. Just the amount of smites you would get going. Machine Gun Smite was extremely fun. Bleed Hammers. Torment Warlock was pretty fun. Torment Warlock was pretty fun. I don't know if I put it into my top 5. Explosive Trap Marksman, Wraith Lord Necro. So, okay, so we got Void Cleaver Racing Strike, pre-idle nerf Smite Hammers for Paladin. Yeah, let's do... Wait, I played something that's not Sentinel? Yeah, imagine that. So, yeah. Honestly, most of my top 5 builds are all just Sentinel builds. Some of them are kind of similar. Cause Void Cleaver Racing Strike, Blackblade Rive, and Swordcatcher Rive, and what's the other one? Master Yi. They're all kind of similar. They have a lot of similar skills, except they're all about... They all kind of have different focuses.
Stand down or die.
What do we got on here? Elemental Resistance. Gee, thanks. Yeah, that one's bunked. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I have uniques with legendary potential and Weaver's Will. What does that mean? So Weaver's Will, Dawn. Here, let me show you a guide for legendary potential. I mean, yeah, you could press G in game. But there you go. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Yeah, Javelin cast smite with the idols. Okay, so for Weaver's Will, equip the item and your item will just randomly start gaining affixes. Like this. That's what happens, Don. Just equip it and see what happens. Hey, what up, Tom? Tom over on YouTube. Hi, I'm following one of your builds now. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Tom. Hopefully it works out for you. What are you following? Yeah, you press G. You press G and there's an in-game guide. So legendary items. A legendary item is a composite item made up of a unique and an exalted item. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, da, 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 da. Yeah, check it out. Your Paladin Holy Fire? Oh, okay, okay. Hopefully it's working out for you.
Stand down or die.
Level 76, one showing, LOL, 80 boards so far. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Sounds like you're on your way. You know what? I'm taking a risk, but remove the increased area for melee skills. Oh. We got it now, but it's too late. I needed those affixes. No, I never tried Warpath with Event Horizon. That actually sounds pretty funny. Yeah, what about you, Afia? Did you ever try Warpath with Event Horizon? Nah, you haven't even tried Warpath. Oh, well, there you go. Never mind. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say anything. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Yeah, but you also lose movement speed and attack speed. Which in my opinion, I feel like those are horrible things to lose in a Warpath build, but I mean, maybe it's good. Maybe it'd work out that way. You just get so much damage that who cares? If you're moving a little bit slower, you can always cleanse it by doing a quick little roll. Yeah, that, like I started thinking about it. I'm like, that actually sounds kind of interesting. How does it slow your speed on Warpath? That's the truth. Event Horizon. So you gain is it a flat range? Yeah, 15% more melee damage per stack of dilation, 5% less attack and cast speed per stack of dilation, 5% move speed per stack of dilation. So as you're doing melee attacks, you're going to be doing more damage, but you're going to have. How does it slow your speed? Warpath scales with attack speed and movement speed. You're going to be moving slow. Okay, here, let me show you. Warpath. Do I have to actually hit something? All right, cool. But does the spin slow? I mean, seeing that it scales with attack speed. Yeah. Oh, I see how it works. Look, 1 stack. 2 stacks. It's only counting the first hit as a hit. 4 stacks. 5 stacks. 6 stacks. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, it's capped out, and now I am a freaking slug. Ugh. Oh, dude, this is painful. I have minus 23% movement speed. Now, what? Now, I think what David might be onto, though. Right? You use the first attack. Right? Since it looks like it only applies with the first attack. So you can cleanse that. So you can get an instant 15% more damage multiplier by only... Yeah, you could run this if you wanted to. You have a little bit more control, I would say. And still making use of the silly penetration, yeah? I think David might be onto something. It doesn't slow the spin attack speed? What do you mean? Okay. So right now I have 9% melee attack speed. Now I have minus 7. I have 13. I have 18. I have negative 24. Negative 29. Negative 35. Negative 40. Negative 46. It does slow. Like, I have negative 46 attack speed. It looks like I'm doing a lot here. All right. I'm about to get moving. I got a ton more stuff I got to farm, so I'm indulging this for you. All right. I have 9% melee attack speed. Here's what it looks like normally, right? This is with only minus 1 stack. It's slowing down. Now, for how much that's going to bother you, it didn't seem super noticeable. I could tell it was slowing down, but it wasn't super noticeable that it was slowing down. Probably because my attack speed was already pretty low for that. But if you had like a high attack speed build and then you were using Warpath, you would probably start to feel it a little bit more. Obviously, my current build is all set up for throwing attack speed. Oh, shoot. Okay, can we get rid of the freaking bird?
Stand down or die.
What class mastery? Like, what am I playing? What's good, Rick? Welcome. I'm playing Sentinel Paladin Mastery. If you were wondering what the bird was, that was a shrine effect. Endlessness631, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Okay, the dream is still alive. Okay, cool. Yeah, David, I'd be interested to see like if you make a full-on build out of that for Warpath with Event Horizon. I think you're on to something with the stacks of dilation. You at least have a lot more control than other classes, than like other specs with that. I'm not dead? Oh, yeah, you gotta level up first. Of course. That's why you were asking? Yeah. Is it viable? It might be viable. Finally. That's what I'm talking about. Man. What are the main things you should be looking for? So it depends if you want to build like crit and flat damage, or if you want to be doing dots. I mean, I guess you could also go for a mix of both. But main things you're going to be looking for are throw and attack speed, minus throw and attack damage, and minus mana cost for your rings. If you're going the more like just flat damage route, you're probably going to want throwing damage on your belts, your gloves, and your neck, your amulet. Health helps a lot, and a Tyranny's Bident, or Tyranny's Bident. That's the unique I'm using right now. And then Smite Idols. Chance to cast Smite on hit with throw and attack. +4 to arrive. There we go. Okay, so Tyranny's Bident. You got a couple different ways. If you're going full on dot, you can go for a hybrid approach like what I'm doing right here. Just, you know, chance to bleed, ignite, your choice. And then damage over time or lightning damage. I would prefer lightning damage just because it would also boost the actual hits of your Javelin as well. But you could also just go for another... You can go for another like chance to ignite or bleed. Just those two, because we convert that into Electrify chance. I would say go for the Bleeding Heart over Nihilus. I'm trying to be cheeky here and squeeze out some extra skill levels with Nihilus. Nihilus is nice, but Bleeding Heart's going to give you a lot of leech, because like right now I'm using Burning Avarice for leech, and it's not as good as Bleeding Heart. But this is giving me the option to use Nihilus. Not everybody's going to have a Nihilus, whereas people will most likely have a Bleeding Heart. So, like, using a Bleeding Heart would be nice. Razor Fall. If you don't have Razor Fall, you can use, like, Citadel Boots or Foot of the Mountain. Could be really nice for this build as well. Just because you can plant your feet there and then get that minus mana cost. That could be very nice. But for right now, I'm using Razor Fall to get +2 to my throwing attack. So +2, +2, +1. So this is an effective extra 5 levels to Javelin. Now, I've gotten very lucky here, as you guys can see. We're not going to talk about it anymore. I don't want to jinx anything with that. I think I already jinxed it. You don't necessarily need a copper ring. You can go for any ring. Right, you can go for any ring to get these. You're looking for these throwing damage and throwing attack speed stuff on your ring. I would recommend these two affixes. If you can get that Osirion that we were talking about earlier, David, with 2 LP and get a throwing attack speed and a throwing damage on there, you're gonna be sitting very pretty. It's gonna be very nice. I jinxed it. I freaking jinxed it. Would I run idle for armor? Like just per stack for survivability? What? Oh, are you talking about Throne of Ambition? Are you talking about that unique idol? Would this even proc? I don't even know if this would proc it. Cause I know it procs off of fire and cold attacks. I don't know if it procs off of lightning attacks. I mean, I could definitely see it being viable. Okay, I need a freaking potion here, man. I'm gonna die here without these potions. Yeah, dude, even... Man, that's just unfortunate. I freaking jinxed it, chat. I was like, look, I got lucky. I got plus smite affix to this. Then I'm like, oh no, I jinxed it. And sure enough, I did. It quit giving me levels to smite, and it's giving me levels to potion health and void resistance. It price procs. Okay. Throne of Ambition. Okay, you gain a stack of ambition when you hit a boss. Okay, so you don't need it only procs off a hit. It doesn't proc off a fire hit. So, would I use this for more armor? You could. You can certainly use this for more armor. What about that unique? We were talking about this, what was it, on Saturday? It's certainly a good unique. If you can get one with like 3 LP, it might be worth a shot. The thing is, I've never seen it with more than 1 LP. And honestly, just all the benefits that you get out of Titan Heart. The 15% less damage taken while using a two-hander, the 34% health. The armor's not all that great to begin with, but I mean, 2 LPs on the Titan Hearts are, I'm not gonna say they're common, but they're more attainable. I could certainly see static shell. Like, I could certainly see this being... How do I say this? So, 14% chance to cast static. What is static? Okay. So, 8% more lightning damage to... Here, you know what? Let's just have some fun with this. Let's just have some fun. Let's just have some fun. Let's just do this. Okay, for reference, even though I equipped this ring that it gives me 147 health, by taking off just Titan Heart, I am losing effectively 900 health. Now, you can make the astute observation and argument that I don't have anything slammed in the static shell, but there's already 34%, at least in this one's case, health baked into Titanheart. That's a lot of health. All right.
Stand down or die.
Statics and mage skill. It could be viable. You certainly are giving up a lot of defenses. And it's hard to gauge. So, like, yes, you're right. You gain more armor against shocked enemies. This is good, right? You're getting % more armor from shocked enemies. There is conditions, though. You have to make sure the enemy is shocked, right? And then you get that armor, and it's hard to tell what that armor value is going to be because it's not going to pop up on your sheet, right? This is a conditional affix. And against ranged enemies that maybe you haven't hit with lightning or spires, it can be difficult to tell. It could also be very good. It could be very good. The thing is, Titanheart does give a straight up 15% less damage taken. You can have the max amount of armor you want. There is an argument for more armor to be like depends on how much armor you're gonna have along with the 15% less damage taken. But in most cases, I would say the 15% less damage taken is the more alluring affix. I'm not gonna forgive myself for this. All right, let's change the pace a little bit. Let's actually slam that Tyrannies. All right. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Stand down or die.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Could it be something?
Score.
Carry the Epoch then? Fool like you has no use for it. The Epoch, I will have it.
Oh, oops. I came back just a little too soon.
Intruders? A waste of time.
Oh, thank God. Did I grab the node Phoenix Strike for Ignite chance? Oh, right. What node would that be under? Would that be under Smite or Javelin? Here, David, hold up. Let me just give you a planner real quick. It'll just be a snapshot of what I'm using right now. That's melee ignite chance, David. Since this is a throwing attack, it won't proc the ignite chance.
Such power. There is only one explanation. It all makes sense now. Epoch has finally come to me.
Stand down or die.
Okay, let's look through this real quick, man. They are giving me a bunch of loot today. Sure. Okay. Try and run past everything. Oh, God. Try not to kill anything because I don't want to set off another prophecy. Let me in. Thank you. Now don't die like a freaking idiot. That's what I need to do, is not die like a freaking idiot. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I got reins. Oh, come on. Did I already lose it? Oh, come on. Dragon Slayer, right? It was a Dragon Slayer. Here we go. This was it. So this is gonna be good, but game, you need to make up for this. All right. Game, you need to make up for all my bad slams on Saturday, all right? This is Dungeons and Dragons. We want loot. So, in order to make it up to me, give me Lightning, Ignite, and or Bleed, but Ignite has to be one of them. Do not give me the Critical Strike chance. Make it up, right? Dungeons and Dragons. Give me that loot. Give me the loot. This game hates me, man. I have not gotten a good Tyrannies since the first one. The very first one we slammed. When I was trying to do this build as a... Oh, man. Okay. It's got lightning damage. It's got ignite. Ooh. Oh. Golly. Oh my gosh. How many of these 2LP do I still have? Now this is getting rough, chat. I probably don't have too many 2LPs left. Oh my gosh. Man, this is gonna suck. Well, we got the +4 to smite, chat. There you go. Whoop, there it is.
Who dares intrude upon my research? No matter.
Shadow Daggers, Blade Dancer, or Staff Falconer? Well, I've played Shadow Daggers before. I don't know what build you're gonna go, but I think you should try Shadow Daggers. I mean, I've never played Falcon. I haven't played Staff Falconer, so I don't know. But I think you would enjoy Shadow Daggers. Good night, Bike, but good luck with the blasting. Me neither. Staff Falconer is going to be an adventure.
Only I should be able to command time here.
For sure. Catch you later, Jolteon. Thanks for stopping by, man. Man, thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. I really appreciate it. Blade Dancer it is. Yeah, I think you'll have a good time. You know, and the beautiful thing about Blade Dancer is it gets off the ground pretty early on without much gear. Cinder Strike Fire Rogue. That would be the plan with Staff.
Finally, I don't have power.
Okay, let's check out the reins. Oh, well. Okay, game, I'm not even gonna beg you. Just give me something good. I'm falling into the trap of seeing all these cool uniques and wanting to try a bunch of different things despite not even having my first character max level. I wouldn't worry about maxing the level of your first character yet. Like, it'll come with time. I would say like level 94, 95 is pretty good. And then, you know, the extra 5 levels, that's pretty much aspirational. They made it harder after level 95 to hit max because apparently they didn't want people to feel like they had to max out. So, for your first character, I think a good goal is level 95. And then from there, if your character's strong enough, you now got a character, you can go farm some gear and try out a different character. It's the beauty and the bane of Last Epoch, as Mr. Afia Lapis beautifully stated. Oh, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm starting to feel a little pooped after the day. I was pretty busy today. Let's see. Kane. Kane is streaming, so I'm going to send you guys over towards Kane. Mr. Kane Lettern. There we go. All right. You guys have yourselves a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some better slams. Yeah, catch you later, Mr. Lapis. And yeah, hopefully we can get some good things rolling. I really want to get this. I really want to get a nicely rolled Tyrannies for the build. Unfortunately, it's just not cooperating. Anyway, you guys take care. Say hi to Kane for us. Peace out. YouTube, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you so much for the likes, and you guys take care. Peace out.